What's up, y'all? We back. Start things off wholesome. The Wade concept picked up a victory on Misfits. First ever time in a boxing match, and I was proud of dude, yo. Like, I watch his videos here and there. Been following him for quite a while. To see him get in the ring and do well for himself, that's just nice to see. It's kind of like the same feeling I got when I watched Ben the Bane Davis get in the ring. Even though he got smashed up, I'm not gonna lie. It's just cool to see that. Especially with them being not only YouTubers, but journalists in the field. Like, it's the same way when WWE would put Michael Cole in a match, or like Jerry the King Lawler. You know, it's just these guys aren't 55, 60 and stuff. Not having barbecue sauce poured all over him and shit. Also, Darren Till knocked out Anthony Taylor. I'm not gonna lie, I expected Darren Till to win this fight, but to knock out Anthony Taylor is something else. Ooh. But yeah, Anthony Taylor tweeted after the fight, "We know why Tommy Fury ducked out of that one." And yeah, we do. Darren Till unironically would have lit Tommy Fury the fuck up. Unironically, I think Tommy Fury would have lost that fight. Probably in the same way. Also, KSI announced that he'd be doing another fight. Forgive me, I have no idea who the dude is. And as someone who just like casually dips back into the influencer boxing scene here and there, it's just annoying to see KSI take another bullshit fight. Just argument-wise, why would you do that to yourself when you're trying to get the Jake Paul fight? Or even if he's not trying anymore, it's just like, you guys are constantly making your comparisons between each other, but Jake Paul is actually fighting fighters, you know what I'm saying? MMA, retired, whatever the fuck, doesn't really matter. He's still getting fighters on his resume. Going over to the UFC, we're gonna start things off with Peyton Talbot. I don't know what happened, but the dude cut his throw and just, he lost. You see this a lot too with striking prospects. They get quote-unquote like fraud checked whenever they meet a good wrestler who can take them down a lot, and they get exposed for their bad takedown defense. It's a concept as old as time. However, if you had money on Peyton Talbot, I feel bad for you. That dude was a huge betting favorite, and well, yeah, he might have lost you money. I just gotta feel bad for Frank Ocean, you know. Frank pulled up to see his man fight, and it did not go well. I will give credit where it's due, though. He did post a funny ass meme of Lil Uzi right after the loss. I lost. It's just good to not see a fighter act like a sore loser after, especially a decision loss, especially when they're undefeated. I hate seeing delusional takes, even if it is you talking about your own fight. Other than Frank Ocean, we also got an appearance of CM Punk. Gotta love the punker showing up. If there was ever a wrestler that I would love to have a photo with, it would be CM Punk. Now on to the main card. Yuri Prochazka went bald and then absolutely brutalized Jamal Hill. That shit was bad, yo. You saw the welt on his eye, dude. Anytime Yuri Prochazka finishes somebody, it's just like he breaks them. It's fucked up when he be doing to people, yo. Got your ass. Oh shit. Come here, Moon Knight. Bitch. Oh shit. Woo! Yuri ended up calling out Alex Pereira, who was ringside watching the fight, and Pereira seemed, oh shit, I got MVP. Fuck yeah, okay. I thought I was doing shit. Never mind, I went 26-9. But yeah, I would love to see a trilogy fight between Pereira and Yuri. Those fights are always entertaining for me, even if they are dominated by Pereira. But we'll have to see if that's even going to be the title fight, because Pereira and Ankalaev is officially signed for UFC 313. They're official for 313, as well as Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje for 5 rounds. The violent blood gods will be appeased. Somebody is getting fucked up. But yeah, I gotta feel bad for Jamal Hill a little bit. Like, the fans really hate him. And it's just because he's a sore loser. Like, he's corny and he's a sore loser. He whines. People also point out his, like, tough guy internet persona. How he will pop shit at people like Pereira online or other light heavyweights. Then when he saw Pereira, he backed down after challenging him, which was hella funny. But at some point, it does become a bit overkill with the fans. Like, if you actually really think about what it is he's being judged for. Like, fight fans will let fighters get away with murder. Anything, actually, yeah. Like, it's insane how much of a bad rap and how many fans Jamal Hill doesn't have just because he's a bit annoying. Versus people like Conor McGregor and John Jones, who are notoriously... wink under the goggles. Bad people. Just bad dudes. Unapologetically bad as well. Horrible, disgusting humans. Yet they still have religious fan bases. And obviously they have their own achievements and stuff like that, but it's just really interesting to see what fight fans allow versus what they don't allow. Being a sore loser after you win a title fight? Nah, we don't do that here, buddy, but rape, steroid abuse, and drug habits, we are absolutely a-okay with that. Alcoholism? Hell yeah. Weird cases? Hell yeah. Violent, disgusting, domestic abusive behavior? Hell yeah. Come on, Strange. There we go. Who's after you? Honestly, in another way, you could tie it back to the Drake shit. Because in a lot of ways, Drake has prolonged his own L from Kendrick Lamar in the rap beef just by being a sore loser and whining the entire time he's lost after he himself egged on that rap beef. How are you going to challenge a dude to diss you on certain things? Then when he does, you sue him. It's because of shit like that and his other antics throughout, like, the past 10 months. Why people have not left alone the Drake versus Kendrick beef, and why people are still paying attention to it. It still gets a fuck ton of views every single day. And Drake just keeps making it worse and worse for himself. With that being said, I just hope Jamal Hill doesn't make a 40-minute video talking about how the fight was bullshit and how in a rematch he would absolutely destroy Yuri. If he just takes it humbly, he doesn't even have to make a video addressing it, honestly, but he probably will. If he just gives credit where it's due and just talks about how he's gonna come back stronger, that'll be way better for him than anything else he's gonna post. Going into the co-main, Merab embarrassed another top contender in the bantamweight division. I swear, he be humiliating his opponents and having fun with it. Like, it's fucked up when he be doing the y'all at bantamweight, yo. It's borderline bullying. To be emoting on an undefeated Nurmagomedov and literally having your arms in the air while he's trying to take you down is hilarious, yo. People give Merab shit. Merab is fucking funny, and he is a skilled fighter, yo. He be making me a fan just a little bit more and more with each performance. Like, he really gave no fucks. Going into the main event that used to be Islam Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan, turned into Islam Makhachev versus Renato Moicano on a day's notice. Apparently, the story is that Arman suffered a back injury and had to pull out of the fight literally on a day's notice, which is absolutely insane to me. People pointed out him doing the Nina Drama collab and how that might have been the thing that fucked up his back, considering he was like trying to impress her by doing that weird back like bridge spinal shit where he starts spinning around his head and like twisting his neck and shit. And bro, if you actually threw away your title opportunity, because Dana White said that he's not letting him go in immediately for a title again, he has to earn his way back, which is hilarious. If you threw away your actual title challenge because you wanted to flirt with Nina Drama, that is hilarious to me. And honestly, it made the pay-per-view way more interesting because we got Moicano. We got Money Man Moicano. He could not afford to lose. Honestly, Moicano came into this fight with such a badass energy about him. The way he was at the weigh-in, super fucking badass. And then he ends up dropping Islam during the first round. Everybody collectively lost their shit when that happened. Of course, Islam did end up going to submitting him in the first round, which, let's be real, is not something that, like, we didn't expect. Like, we all saw the Dan Hooker fight. But big credit to Moicano, and he took that loss incredible. His post-fight speech was cool as hell, too. Money Moicano has my respect. Much love from New York City, bro. In the post-fight interview, though, Dana White reluctantly claimed Islam is now the #1 pound for pound, which I gotta say is it don't feel right, especially off of the back of that win. Like, Islam's entire title run has been clowned and put into question literally since the first title defense, and realistically, nobody expected Moicano to win this fight, not even a little bit. If you say you did, you're not being real. Would have been amazing if he did, though. I would have loved it if he did. I really just don't understand why he refuses to see Alex Pereira as the #1 pound for pound, to bounce in between John Jones and Islam and pretend like Alex ain't there. If he does end up winning against Ankalaev, there's no way he can deny him being pound for pound #1. Like, resume comparison wise and recency wise, like, you just can't. My boy needs to get some more love, bro. But we'll see how it all plays out once UFC 313 comes around. Anyway, this is just my quick reaction to UFC 311. I'm sad for Money Moicano. Honestly, it would have been amazing if he got the win. Like, just imagine the scenes if he actually did knock out Islam, or even submitted him. That would have been insane. If you guys like this video, leave a like on it. Let me hear your thoughts on TikTok getting banned and UFC 311. Subscribe for more fight content in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Doctor Strange, die. Die, you fool! Okay, I got it. Later, y'all.
My secrets and my heart is what I gave to you. In return, you see nothing but a lame excuse. And it's wow, I did everything just to see you smile. I've been thinking about you for a while. Responding to your pics and your vids. Now I see you just do it for the gram. And you talking on your man.